Teachers, it is Teacher Lucien, and I'm coming to you today with songs for Unit 2. I know many of you have seen the songs for Unit 2 throughout the various units, and today I am going to hopefully give you a way to sing it, modify it, then sing it, or change the whole thing and sing it. And hopefully these tips will help you as you teach your students. A little bit about interactive level 2. I know some of you get these shining stars of students that start off reading from birth. Mainly level 2 is the student who is getting acclimated to the language. So you're teaching letters, and then you might teach a few letter sounds, and then you might show them how to blend those letter sounds, and they might forget them by the time they see you the next time. And then you have so it's like a different lesson every time. But what I appreciate most about the interactive lessons is the fact that the songs stay the same for the whole unit at first, and then they become themed by half units. So that is a great thing. With my more advanced students, I start the song and take away the words by the time we do the first assessment, because they should be familiar with them, and then when I see them hesitate, I'll go back. So it's a nice little way of them knowing that by the end, lesson 12, they're doing this a cappella. So these are little tips to move them up. For my not so advanced students, I find a word in the song we're going to learn today, just like pre-VIP. I love that they prep the kids for some words in the song ahead of time. And I use that same method with level 2. So if you see something that you feel like is a vocabulary word they should know for the rest of the lesson, or even for that unit, highlighting that word and TPR, because remember, this is the level where you can't just type a little definition off to the side. So find a TPR for that word you want them to really sit on. So I combine TPR and the song together, and so I hope you enjoy it. So let us begin. Unit 1, Me, Myself, and I. The songs in Unit 1, both the goodbye and the warm-up, are the same, and they provide the music. So instead, what I'm going to do is say, most of you are not sopranos. Meg starts too high. So we're going to bring that down an octave or something so that you can sing it with your students and not sound like you're on an acid trip. So the tune is already provided and it's loud, so I will not play it. We'll do this a cappella. Hello, Dino, sing with me. I can sing my ABCs. You see what I did? I did the TPR along the way. Not every word. Hello, Dino, sing with me. I can sing my ABCs. All right, if you get those kids TPRing, like it helps them and you with the song. All right, so the second half of Unit 1 introduces a new warm-up song. And it's supposed to be to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. But whoever is the songwriter didn't realize that twinkle was one word, and trying to carry that note across two words with the second word ending in a hard consonant is a little hard. So I like to drag it out instead of trying to make it hit exactly Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right. So I hope that helps. So here we go. Good morning. What do you see? I can see the number 3. Good afternoon. What do you see? I can see the letter C. Good. Unit 2, Learning at school. All right. So this unit is actually a trick. So those of you who are new to VIPKid, this is a nice way to get the students used to their online environment. It helps them with learning at school as well, but you know, when they're having technical difficulties, they know what a mouse is. So you can say, hey, something with the mouse, or TPR mouse, and try and fix any little technical issues the students have. So a lot of the vocabulary that's present is actually vocabulary you're going to use in the VIPKid classroom, and it'll help you communicate with the student when like things are going awry. And at the same time, it is broadening their English learning, which is a win. I love this song. So I am like the biggest geek in the world for this song. It's to the tune, "This Is the Way We Wash Our Clothes." And I love doing different actions every single time we get a new lesson. So if I've had this student for 6 of these lessons, we go to school a different way each time. We have walked, we have skipped, we've army crawled, we've jumping jacked, we've played the drums. Don't do it all at once. Just that day, focus on one action. Wakes the child up. You become an instant fan of the parent. The parent becomes an instant fan of you. It's a win-win. So I think I'm gonna do the clapping. So, but you can do all sorts of things. This is the way I go to school. Go to school. Go to school. This is the way I go to school. VIPKid school. At the end of the lesson, it's usually a vocabulary word they want the kids to learn. Same song, but it's doing a specific action. So, this is the way, oh, sorry. This is the way I click my mouse. Click my mouse. Click my mouse. This is the way I click my mouse at the VIPKid school. Issues, second part of Unit 2. Now they've changed up the words again. And so once again, you can have fun with this song each and every time. You have 6 lessons of this song, and you can play different musical instruments in the class. All right. So it's still the same tune. This is the way we wash our clothes. All right. I like to go to music class, music class, music class. I like to go to music class at VIPKid school. All right. I also like to play the flute. I like to go to music class, music class, music class. I like to go to music class at VIPKid school. Or, you know, if you're a heavy metal drummer, I like to go to music class, music class, music class. The boys love this instrument. I like to go to music class at VIPKid school. So you can have a lot of fun with this. In other words, don't get boxed down and panic. It's all about having fun and making it fun for the kids as well. Goodbye song in this same unit, the second section, is about art class. So, I like to go to art class, art class, art class. I like to go to art class at VIPKid school. Notice I left out two. When it just does not work very well, and so I just dropped that word. You can still sing it, But when I drop it, because I do have some readers and some parents that watch the video playback, I make sure to cross out the word we're not going to say on the slide. So the parents and students and VIP Kid, if they're watching the class, are aware of what's happening in the classroom. I noticed this when I was teaching this lesson, and I had taught a student like lesson 10. And the song was the song we've been singing. And then the next class was a different student, and it was the final assessment. And I saw the song, and I think it is a typo, and VIP Kid is probably going to fix it because they updated the slides. And when they updated the slides, I don't believe they updated this unit assessment. So until they do that, I am going to give you Unit 2, Lesson 2, Level 2, and Lesson 12 assessment songs. These are wordy. So I thought I'd give you that warning now. The first one is to the tune of The Ants Go Marching. Okay?
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom.
This time I played that tune because you had to hear the song. Okay? It's really active. I remember doing it in kindergarten, and we would march around the classroom, and we would go down, down, down into the ground, and we would do all sorts of shenanigans with this song. And the students, we loved it. It was so active. All right, so keep that in mind. They don't cram any words in there that don't belong in there. So there are several ways to do this. I find that trying to TPR every single one of these is a nightmare. But hurrah, hurrah is always TPR'd, and learn. Because actually, that's what this unit is on. Learn. And of course, some of the kids are going to do school because this is lesson 12. They're champs now. So every time they hear the word school, even if you don't say it, they might make that gesture. All right? So the students go walking off to school. Hurrah, hurrah. The students go walking off to school. Hurrah, hurrah. At school they learn to read and write. They do their homework in the night, and they all learn music, math, and art. It's fun to go to school. Boom, boom, boom. The students go walking off to school. Hurrah, hurrah. The students go walking off to school. Hurrah, hurrah. At school they learn to read and write. They do their homework in the night, and they all learn music, math, and art. It's fun to go to school. The students go walking off to school, hurrah, hurrah. The students go walking off to school, hurrah, hurrah. At school they learn to read and write. They do their homework in the night, and they all learn music, math, and art. It's fun to go to school. You can go insanely quickly on this song, or you can make it a funeral dirge, which will crack up most 5-year-old little boys. The students go walking off to school. Hurrah, hurrah. By now you've lost them. They're giggling. You can do that at different tempos and, just have fun with it until VIP Kid changes this slide, which is going to make me terribly sad because I actually love this song. We have so much fun with it. But it was for the whole unit. So they learned the words, kind of, and then we would play with it. All right, I hope that helps you just a smidge. This song is to Down in the Meadow. Um, I've learned it as more of a bluesy, jazzy kind of feel to it. Some people have sang this song straight. I stick to the more bluesy, jazzy to when I do this one. And there is a slide up, but because they put students instead of fish, the beat does not work. So I just kind of hump over ooh for student, okay? So here we go. Down in the school where we all go, all the students sit in a row. We learn math, art, and music too, and that's the way we go to school. Do, 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 whoo! Do, 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 whoo! Do, 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 whoo! And that's the way we go to school. Down in the school where we all go, all the students sitting in a row. We learn math, art, and music too, and that's the way we go to school. Do, 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 whoo! Do, 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 whoo! Do, 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 whoo! And that's the way we go to school. All right. Of course, you could TPR learn. At this point, if you wanted to in the song, I change two things. So instead of it being sit, it is sitting. And instead of having that and between math and art, it's math, comma, art, music too. All right. I hope that helps. Have fun singing this one. Okay. It's a nice little tune. Hello and welcome to Unit 3. Now we actually learn about the physical school building. And so the students have an opportunity to use those vocabulary words in the classroom. And those vocabulary words are part of the songs that they sing in these units. So I had to actually look this song up the first time because I was like, I do not know what the heck a wishy-washy washer woman was. But after I looked it up, I realized I've heard that song before. And it was probably when I was in school, in elementary school. But I did recall it. But it's one of those with a weird beat. So, and this song comes up in feelings again, in my feelings unit. So hearing this song would be a good idea. So here we go.
We have a special guest with this song. It's the wishy-washy washer woman. Way down in the valley where nobody goes, there's a wishy-washy washer woman washing her clothes. She goes, ah, she goes, ah, she goes, ah, she goes. Ah, that's how the wishy-washy washer woman washes her clothes. Hey, washer woman, hey, washer woman. Ah, ah, hey, washer woman, hey, washer woman.
We could do that all day. Washerwoman is hey hungry student, if that will help you. All right. Okay. So here we go. Down in the hallway where nobody goes, there's a hungry student sitting on a chair with the lunchroom here and the classroom there. A lunchroom here and a classroom there. And this is the way we sit in a chair. Hey, hungry student. Hey, hungry student. Hey, hungry student. Hey, hungry student. Down in the hallway where nobody goes, there's a hungry student sitting on a chair with a lunchroom here and a classroom there. Lunchroom here and a classroom there. This is the way we sit on a chair. Okay. So there, of course, a modification. I repeated the third line twice. So I do make that note when the student is singing it and when the parent is looking at it so they know I've repeated that line for fun. It's awesome. You don't have to repeat it. It's just fun. And you can act it out. You can stop singing and actually act out the 2 vocabulary words I need this student to learn by lesson 12. Here and there. So that is a trick to it. I hope you enjoy this song because it actually is really cool. You see videos, they go, hoo, hoo. It's all fun. Okay, so this is the second half of this unit. And of course, the songs change as expected. And this song is to It's Raining, It's Pouring. And it's not really lined up very well. So you'll once again see me dragging notes to help fit the tune. And I love the end of this song because I remember the Harry Potter scene in the first movie when Hermione Granger knows the answer and Harry doesn't. And so she's going insane, raising her hand, trying to get the professor to call on her. And that is what we do for TPR, to follow all the rules. And I'm insane in the class. The students are all like cracking up and trying to like raise their hands with me. So it's raining, it's pouring. All right. To school, my friends are all here learning. Go to class, do some math, and follow all the rules. Like cats go flying in the house when I do that song. They like to usually sit in this general area, and this song is a little bit much for them. They can't tolerate all that. So it's just to school, to school. My friends are all here learning. Go to class, do some math, and follow all the rules. Okay, I told you, it gets insane. Cats go flying, things on the desk go flying, Dino goes flying. It's great. And it kind of wakes the kids up because, let's be honest, school phrases is kind of dull. If you don't run across at least 4 derivatives of this song for the goodbye song in the second half of unit 3, it shows up at level 2. It shows up in level 3. I think I've seen it once in level 4. If you're happy and you know it. Sometimes it works. Other times, not so much. In this case, not so much. The writers were having fun with the lyrics, but the second line does not make sense, except for the part that they talk about Chinese characters. It really doesn't make sense. So they want the students to speak English. So what I do is I make that modification, and I change the second line and I write the word English above it. So each time is going to be English, 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 English instead of Chinese. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. If you speak English well, clap your hands. If you speak English well, clap your hands. If you speak English well and you really want to show it, if you speak English well, clap your hands. It's really simple. This is Speak English. Okay, and you know the clap your hands, and by changing it all to English, it flows better. The students pick up on the song faster. You get much more participation that way than being a curmudgeon and trying to stick that Chinese in there randomly, because it doesn't work. So now, if you want to modify this, lesson 7 could be if you speak English well for the goodbye song. And then you could change the other 3 on lesson 8 and make it all Chinese. And so that's on you. And that way you can get the English and the Chinese and the English and the Chinese separated, not together, so the students can follow what's being said. All right. I hope that helps you.